I have the honor of inviting Col A Sekhar, Director, Universal Group of Schools, for an open mic session. Yeah.
Right, guys, those who are sitting behind with your mobiles, can you come forward? Let's have, please.
Before
Come
that,
a little forward.
I would just like to introduce. Lieutenant Colonel A. Sekhar is a soldier turned educationist with over 30 years of leadership across the army and academia. A postgraduate in chemistry and English, he has led the Sainik or military schools, trained cadets at the Indian Military Academy, and served as registrar of autonomous colleges. Post-retirement, he founded the Atul Institute of Vocational Excellence and headed multiple educational institutions. Today, as director of the Universal Group of Schools, he continues to inspire as a dynamic speaker and an advocate for skill-driven innovation, education. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Shreya. Come forward. Teresi pakarta. Come. Keep that bike. That thing should be. Keep it over here. Right. Yeah, Vikramjit, come. Where is he? Where is she? Come. Unhi ko sab pakadte hain. Where is she? Where is? She's having a chat. Huh? How are you? Downtown. Yeah, come. Yes, Shreya, so. Yeah. Yeah, come with me. We shuru karte. Haan, right. Kya? No, I just want to make it public that at least half a dozen people asked me, she's such an eligible bachelor girl. Do you know more about Shreya? So I said, no way, etc. So that's where I start. Now, you have been doing this thing. Can we give her a big round of applause? It's been very pleasant. At least 3 people came and told me, can we have a copy of the script? It's so well written. So to Ravi, the team and the food Simran provided, give a big round of applause. Right. Heartbeat going up now? Little bit. Okay. So what's the big lesson over the last 3 days which you picked up? Doing this. Yeah. Huh.
Oh, you suddenly put me on the spot. No,
yes,
I'm not able to think.
You are putting others on the spot.
No, like, I'm sure I have an answer, but now
think about the answer. Yes. Why did you put her?
I didn't, sir. Ravi did.
Yeah. How are you? You see how well we passed the bar?
No,
Shreya has to answer. You say, no, I didn't do it, Ravi did it.
Honestly, it was
and
Ravi
is, very in an exaggerated manner holding on phone and saying, I don't know anything. Yes. What was the big lesson you learned doing this?
Okay. The thing that comes on top of my mind, so one, I'm just the kind of person who generally likes to plan things. I'm kind of organized, and I find comfort when I kind of know what's happening, or I have a flow because I like to be prepared. But I know that things like this, obviously there are a lot of last minute changes and things you need to adapt to quickly. And when I had a meeting with Ravi uncle and he was telling me, you have to be active on WhatsApp all the time and we will change things and this will happen first, that will happen. And then, he was building it up so much and it honestly frightened me a bit, and I was wondering if I would be able to do a good job because I know how important this fest is and how big it is. So I was very scared, but then I think, like, I learned. I mean, it's also that him and the team were, I think, very warm, and they kind of made it easier for me to handle. So it was not like I was doing everything on my own.
Give her a big round of applause. The second question comes through. Instead of Prabha sitting here, your mother is sitting here.
Okay.
What would the reaction be when you are doing it?
Doing like the same.
Yeah, your mother is sitting here.
I mean, nothing specific.
Your mother won't be more critical?
No, I think she'll be pretty happy that I'm doing a good
good.
Good job.
Right. 3 things you would tell the compare when you're going to Chennai, doing the same show for the first time to a huge southern Indian audience. 3 do's and 3 don'ts.
Okay.
Think over it.
Okay.
Calmly. 3 things. Like you were doing all of this. One thing which comes straight to your mind as a compare, as somebody who is a master of ceremonies, what is the one thing you require to have? Presence of mind?
Yes, that.
Which surround yourself? Presence of mind. Okay, what else?
I think I need a minute.
You need a minute, yes. She's sweating. That was not the idea. That's not the idea at all. You answer, yes. You were doing this session now, neuroplasticity, etc. I was there in the other session where they said that 2045, Jaipur will have AI and humans doing voting. Agreed? Not agreed? Agreed. Why? You are coming from there. You are not allowed to answer. Yeah. You're coming from there. Yes. Why? Why? Like right here. So my question to somebody from the Northeast, if in the next 5 years, the one change you want to bring to your wonderful state, what would it be? Simple. You are somebody who answers in a simple manner. When complicated Angrezi came, you questioned me. So there you go. Think, are you ready with your answer, Shreya? So? Yes. No, I wouldn't, yeah. Yeah. I'm coming to the back benches. I see 2, 3 sitting behind. I'm coming there only, yeah.
I think what we'll need to maintain in the next 5 years is the authenticity and the simplicity of Northeast.
Authenticity, and how will you do it?
I do not want to create a controversy here, but judicious use of technology.
Less use of technology.
Judicious use of technology,
Judicious
and that's
use of
something I follow
technology,
personally
yeah.
also.
Can you give Shreya, Vikramjit and Garisi a big round of applause? They have started well. Let me go to the guy who avoids me always. You have opened over 1,000 schools. आप हिंदी में जवाब दीजिए. 1000 के ऊपर schools आपने खोल दिया है. And 1,048 as of now. 1,038. And he has built 2 sets of houses similar to the Ambanis. He's that rich a guy. ठीक है? So, doing these schools, what was the real challenge? What was the mindset? You explained to me. I was the last bencher, etc. Tall man. Your wife is also this tall? ठीक है, good. So, no, I'm not going into more details. Don't worry. So, what was the one thing which drove you? ये कौन सी चीज थी जो आपके दिल के जज्बा?
The challenge was कि मैं अच्छा स्टूडेंट तो नहीं हूँ, मैं कर सकता हूँ नहीं कर सकता हूँ. That was my first challenge.
Okay.
And when I was almost 24, मुझे लगा कि मुझे वही करना है जो मुझे पसंद है. तो मुझे घूमना पसंद था. और जब मैंने फ्रेंचाइज पढ़ा था तभी डिसाइड किया था कुछ ना कुछ मैं फ्रेंचाइज पे ही कर लूँगा. So that was the mind behind कि मैं if I am able to do this. My first target was 500 centers and I was supposed to do it in 10 years. I did it in 12 years. मैं किसी के सामने फेल तो नहीं हुआ, but I accepted it that I did it. As that kind of student, backbenchers, when we are talking about, मैंने अपने क्लास के टॉपर से अच्छा किया है और कर रहा हूँ. Thank you.
Wow. मतलब उसमें भी क्लास के टॉपर साले को हरानी है, वो दिल में लगी रहा है. Anyway, good. Shreya, are you ready now? Yeah, 2 minutes more. Right. This is my first slide. Can all of you look at the slide in front of you? मैम थोड़ा सा मोबाइल छोड़ देंगे आप? हैं? मोबाइल से शादी मत कीजिए, थोड़ी देर मेरी बात सुनिए जितना भी बकवास में कर रहा हूँ. Please listen to me, just interact with. The idea is for a complete open house. Those of you with your mobiles open, with your laptops open, watch out. Yeah, this is a great cartoon which came by Ponnappa. Any comments? Anyone? Anyone? Yo, I'll share those 4 slides, don't worry. Yes, Principal Maharani Gayatri Devi. What's your first response looking at this? Without you around, life is bereft of meaning. Lie tells you that. The truth replies by saying, that's the first time I've heard some honesty from you. In postmodern 2025 world and India, as a school leader of a top school, what comes to your mind first?
The first thing that comes to my mind looking at this is that even liars can be honest sometimes. So we can teach. That's what the honesty is saying. That's the first time honesty.
Yeah. Sir,
There was no.
I've
Yes.
done this open house from the time ScooNews has been. This answer has completely stumped me. Give her a big round of applause. Even liars can be honest. Ravi, are they talking
So,
about businessmen
we
by
can-
any chance? No. Somebody raise their hand here. Liars are always honest. So is Trump. Achha, they lie very honestly. So Trump is an honest liar. Donald Trump is an honest liar.
Sir?
Is that what you're saying? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sir, I think liars, present the idea in the most beautiful way ever, you will say.
Acha.
It looking like everything is very cozy,
Huh.
And truth is absolutely blunt.
Okay.
There is a simplicity inside. So lie means he's trying to say ki there is nothing without you. You are at the center stage. The liars bring everything at the center stage somehow.
I hope you are not pointing at
No,
me.
no,
I'm
not
at center stage
not
here. So wo mat karna. Yes.
Nahin.
Let me check out with, yeah. There will be no light without the truth. Harry Frankfurt, I'm coming to you. Let me check the original liars who are running companies. Poonam. Yeah, I'll get some of them. Yeah, give me the mic.
In the last 35 years of my dedicated work, whenever I've walked into a room, people have expected me to lie. And everything I've spoken is the truth. And we are living that truth today.
Fair enough. Give
So-
her a big
so-
round of applause. Give a big round of applause.
What you cannot see, perhaps I could see, and that seemed like a lie.
Fair enough. That seemed like an exaggeration. I look at it in a different manner. Harry Frankfurt, the famous German philosopher, talked about truth, lies, and bullshit. What Trump is doing is unadulterated bullshit. That is where we have to get worried. Truth, we would know. Lies, we would again understand. Bullshit, we have no idea. That's why we follow a lot of what he says. Somebody raised their hand here. Yes. Go to the next slide, please.
See, if it is say there are always two
No,
sides.
next one.
Please go back to the same slide.
Go back,
because
go
looking
back.
at it, I'm going to explain
Ah.
what I took it. It's my perception only. People may agree, not agree. So when I'm seeing it, so there are always two sides to a coin. Rights comes with duties, happiness and sadness. They're all accompanying each other. And we only value happiness when we go through, like dukh mein sumrin sab kare, sukh mein kare na koi. So that kind of a thing. So now this one lie is saying, without you, my life is bereft of any meaning, which means lie wouldn't be there, wouldn't be around, and not understood at all. So truth says that's the first thing that I've heard from you, and it's true. So basically they are partners over there, so it is true. The statement could be true to some context, and it's to some extent I would say. So it's right. That's the first time I've heard some honesty from you.
That's the first. Fair enough. Give her again a big round of. I threw it open because so far nothing of this came across. Go to the next slide. I'll come back to the third one. We'll come back. Next to next. Yeah. Please look at this slide carefully. It's a beautiful slide. Copy बाद में करो वो गाली के बारे में है. It's about galis. Photocopy मत करो. Percentage of Indians that use galis, 55%. Huh? 45% hai. Oh Lord, please forgive me, my Lord, for he does not know what he is speaking, my Lord. Right? Yeah. Look at your own states. Look at your own states. Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. नहीं गाली से आंसर नहीं कर सकते. You have to use sensible language over here. Yes. देखना ना. Yes, sir.
You see, I am from Punjab, so that's a natural. But somehow, I've been living in Bengal. तो कहीं बीच में आगे पड़ा हूँ मैं. I really don't know.
So neither horse nor
हाँ, यही नहीं पता.
तो कचर बन गए इसमें. गाली के कचर.
लेकिन मन बहुत कर रहा है आपको गाली.
Right. You get a grid of what is being said over here? Have you understood the slide? Yeah. So what's your thought? What's your thought? Do Britishers shout abuses as much? something like
Yes.
Ben Duckett and Harry Brook?
Absolutely. Would you like me
Absolutely.
to give an example?
Huh?
No.
No.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
fine, fine.
This is a fair
I won't.
audience.
Yeah.
Don't get me into court-martials. Don't do that. Yeah. So, I mean, I'm saying how much is your percentage in the British Isles?
It's probably split by state as well, or county we
Yeah,
would call
county. So, let's say Middlesex.
it. High.
High. Surrey,
High.
Glamorgan,
Lower.
Irish,
High.
very high.
Very high.
So, when we go to the Midlands, say Lancashire, Yorkshire, Jeffrey boycott?
Depends if Lancashire are talking to Yorkshire or not.
So, which way? Say, you are a Lancastrian, I am from York.
We're using a lot of
Jeffrey
galleys.
boycott is an idiot.
Oh, yeah.
So,
I'm-
agree with that?
I'm Bumble. I'm coming back with something very, very
Yeah.
rude.
Give him a big round of applause. Fabulous answer. Big round of applause. Harish sir, AI में गाली आ सकता है? Harish sir. So, do you have a separate genre for that? No. So, which is the highest? Punjab 75%. Vikramjit, please explain.
Sir, there is, I think, one thing which people have not noticed. There is a small star mark which says specifically the ones addressed to mother or sister. Now you have to go back to 9th century to understand why mother and sister and why this line only.
Explain to the audience.
Because that's where the attack on Balochistan happened.
Yes.
And for the very first time, the concept of rape was introduced. When Muhammad bin Qasim did the first attack on Balochistan and went to Sindh, women were to be hidden and people had absolutely no idea that someone can actually disrespect a lady. And that was the first time they saw that. And that's where it started, and that's why this portion below, because he never reached Punjab, he remained till Sindh, and his successor entered Punjab and Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. So that belt got affected. He could never enter J&K Ladakh. That belt got never affected. And that is why everything related to mother and sister happens in Punjab, Rajasthan, Haryana. And from there it propagated to UP, Bihar, and that's a different journey how it takes. Oh, by the way, just to share with you, there was a project that started a few years back where from every culture, every country, curse words and galis were taken, and I was contributing for Central India. So that's where we did all the research.
So, if you want to appoint somebody chief gali officer, get this Punjabi appointed. Give him a big round of applause. The history behind what galis could be. Yes. What is the state in UP?
74%.
Where is UP?
UP.
74. How is it in Varanasi?
Pathetic.
Pathetic. So my question to you is, this is a question which I have heard from a lot of school leaders, teachers. Students use lots of galis now, and it has become an impediment to classroom learning. How do we tackle it, Pradima?
Straight conversations, and sometimes when you actually, sort of dissect the gali and present the literal meaning of it, it's a shock. Because a lot of times students are just repeating it for effect value without actually understanding the connotation of it. And when you explain that to them, it is almost always accompanied by an immediate sense of remorse as to how could I stoop to that level.
Right.
So it's a very straight conversation.
But have we normalized gali?
No.
Sir.
In the school scenario, no.
Who said no?
Sir.
I said no.
No. Netflix? Amazon Prime, the OTT, have we normalized it? I'm a 4G, so I can say, yes, sir. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank
so
you.
much.
She just stayed back to answer my question. Give her a round of, can you catch?
Thank you. Thank you. I just wanted to put a very quick update on a small research that was done. This was done from last 6 years, which was done with the help of SAR. And they came to know that there are 3 basic existence levels. If I have a very good command on language and I don't use galis, then command on the language without using galis gives you a very good control on your emotions. And it acts as a dam on an emotional control during the time of crisis. The people who use galis in their common language, whenever they are emotional, they go one step down very easily and they pick up physical fights very easily. So the people who use galis and all, they go one step down very easily. And the third, the connotation of it is, it helps you control your anger and all those anxiety levels if you have good control on language.
Good control of language, but I'll give you an example. I'll call you Harish sir. You are a bloody liar. You will hang me. But if I say you have an optional association with truth, your love for truth is far lesser than for untruths. Right? We can say all of that. The Britishers, the one we do for procreation, they don't call it anything else, they'll call it horizontal jogging. Any problem with the English? You'll think what it is before the answer comes through. Great, give him a big round of applause. Give him a big round of applause.
Can I say something?
Who is that? हाँ, या आपसे डर लगता है. चलो हाँ.
नहीं डर नहीं.
प्यार से.
सर एक्चुअली उत्तर प्रदेश में सर अब जैसे यहाँ पर 74% गाली देने का ये परसेंटेज दिया है. एक्चुअली में मुझे लगता है इससे ज़्यादा होगा. हाँ. क्योंकि हर गली नुक्कड़ पर आप कहीं पर भी चले जाएं, कोई पान की दुकान है, कोई चाय की दुकान है, वो मतलब वो भाषा का हिस्सा ऐसे हो गया है. It has become you know what, figure of, it has become a kind of figure of a speech for them, metaphor.
That's it. Have we made it that way is my question. The next question is to the wider audience. From this 2.5 days, what is the one thing you are taking home? I'll give you a minute to think. Shreya has to answer her previous question. The one thing you are taking home. I'll start with you, Sandeep Dutt. The one thing you are taking home from these 2.5 days. Yes, shoot. Zor se, we are all teachers. Yeah. The way this Ravi, what are they carrying home from these last 2.5 days? The answers are coming. Can you be here for 2 minutes? Yeah, big shout. Yeah, the way the conference was made, substance, organization, inclusion. Big round of applause. What do you think? Yeah, everyone has to answer, especially those fiddling with their mobiles. मैं पीछे ही आ रहा हूँ.
Be good
Next, you have to
listeners.
answer.
Be good listeners, as well as give equal space to everybody.
Be good listeners and equal space to everyone. Yeah. Please keep shifting the mobile. The
importance of punctuality and how to handle it.
Importance
really,
of punctuality.
I am taking this and I am implementing.
Yeah.
Now I know how to take
Please share your bank details.
Please share your bank details. 50% to me because I asked the question. Yes, everyone. One word answers quickly.
So I realize there's no end to learning because the 2 days have been very, very refreshing and so much of learning and there's more to learn. So I need to be back, I thought.
I have to learn more. I will be a lifelong learner. Yes, मैं पीछे से पकड़ता हूँ. यहाँ काफी पापी बैठे हैं who don't want to answer and fiddle with the mobile. Yes, madam.
Actually, inspiration to do good work and way of talking.
Yeah,
perfectly.
Yeah, inspiration to do good work. The way of talking, she's specifically mentioning my way of talking. Yeah. Give her a big round of applause. That's the point. Yeah, what have you learned? I'm coming here, everyone.
Making things interesting and fun for the learners.
I repeat, you can't repeat the previous person's answers. So it's better to raise your hand. Yes.
So perseverance.
Perseverance is, yeah, अंग्रेजी मत बोलो. What have you learned over the last 2 days? यहाँ मोबाइल लेके घूम रहा था. What is your name?
Naman.
Naman. Oh, ये तो यार, you are an original puppy. Yeah, see.
So I think last 2 days biggest takeaway has been कि old school is still cool.
Old school is still cool.
I've made up for.
You made up for. अभी मोबाइल मत देखना. Yes.
The struggle is real and we're all in it together.
It's real, we are all in it together. Yeah. Sir.
2 दिन बहुत अच्छे लगे और सब फ्रेंड्स मिले.
2-3 दिन बहुत अच्छे लगे. You are married, sir?
Yes.
So वो ठीक है. It's accepted. 2-3 दिन अच्छे लगेगा ही लगेगा. She has come with you?
No.
So ठीक है.
इसलिए अच्छा लगा नहीं. उनके साथ भी अच्छा ही रहता.
सर बच जाओ, रवि इसको आपके बीवी को भेज देगा. Don't worry. Yeah. Yes, sir.
It was great to stay updated.
It was good to stay updated. I'll come to you. I'll definitely come to you. This table. Quickly, jawab do. All of you.
I learned that one thing that we have to come down to the child's emotional level where we can get them out of AI.
Get them out of AI, yes.
Be a good listener, especially after lunch. And also, if we want to bring a change in the education, work as a team.
Should we tell Ravi that don't have this good sweets, especially for lunch? Yes, sir.
I think a sense of humility. There's such a lot of good work happening all over the place.
Yeah, please give him a big round of applause. A huge sense of humility. I think as the community, especially inside the classroom, our bossism is far too high. Yes, sir.
See, first of all, engaging all the minds together itself is a big challenge. Give them a big round of applause for keeping us engaged last 2 days. That's number one. And number two, you are humbled. You are always humbled. Whenever someone goes on the stage and they speak and the kind of work they do, especially the awardees, tears were rolling when I was watching it. What an amount of amazing work they're doing, regardless of whether they have funds or not. The spirit is so high.
Yeah.
That's the biggest takeaway I'm going to take from here.
Huge round of applause.
It's a life lesson.
Wonderful, sir. Yeah. Wonderful. Yes.
Sir.
Yes, sir. Who said, sir?
I have said, sir.
कहाँ है भाई? हाँ, किधर है?
इधर है.
हाँ भाई, तू फिर आ गया. Yes, please go ahead. Please go ahead.
सर एक शेर याद आ गया, पर उसका मतलब उससे नहीं था जो आपने पूछा, पर बर्बाद गुलिस्तां करने को बस एक ही उल्लू काफी था. बर्बाद गुलिस्तां करने को बस एक ही उल्लू काफी था. अंजाम गुलिस्तां क्या होगा जब हर शाख पे उल्लू बैठा है.
Wonderful. So let me catch out of one ullu over here who is trying to fiddle with her mobile. What is your one learning over the last 2.5 days?
People and connection matter over everything else.
People and connection matter over everything else. Preeti Vikram representing 3 sisters.
Sir, I wish you hadn't told my name because I'm going to give a very unpopular opinion.
Okay.
It's a fantastic opportunity that Ravi has created for all of us to connect and learn. But we are still not being vulnerable enough and truthful enough. People are going on stage and saying we should be doing something while we are still not doing something.
Go back to the first slide, please. Bahut jaldi nikal dena. Go back to the first slide. Yes. I mean, if you read the 66 pages of NEP, which Mr. Sanjay Kumar said, I counted over 26 shoulds and woulds. And that's from where our entire challenge starts. Okay. Not ready. Okay. Last answer. My next question before he answers. What is the one thing you want to be taken out of your schools and organizations? Think over it. I'll come back to it. One thing going beyond, within your power to do, not within your power to do. I divide the question into 2 parts. 1, within your power to do. 2, not within your power to do. Yes. Yes, sir.
My learning from last 2 days is all principals are really a good students. And that's why they become a good principal.
Okay.
And this is a learning platform as a student for all the principals.
It's a learning platform, all students. Yeah.
Thanks to Ravi for engaging all of us.
Yes, good, great. So one learning, one thing which you want to avoid. So you didn't answer first time up. You avoided it. One thing you have learned from this conference, beyond the wonderful award you have instituted. One thing.
Limitless.
Limitless is the one word, yes.
So one thing that I wish to take out from the school is examination. Reason being, we talk about experiential learning, critical thinking, whatnot, but the end of the year, it is always about pen, paper test, board exams, किसके school का बच्चा highest marks लेकर आया हो, वो billboard पर आ जाएगा.
Agreed. I said one thing within your control.
Up till grade 8, but now also we have 5th and 8th standard where we have to show the results.
How many of us have our own textbooks till grade 8? The way we want to do it. Only 3. So shall we question ourselves and look at the mirror? Why are we so stuck onto the Shakespeare's and Bernard Shaw's, and why can't we have Kushwant Singh and anyone else? Yes, suddenly nobody is talking. Why? I'll come to you, sir. You're a dangerous man. I'll come to you. Yeah. Yes. No answers? Take out textbooks. Good point. Yes. Take out the government. Sir, जो है वैसे ही I have a very unpopular face और भी खराब करोगे. Yes, Lakshmi.
It's very much in our power to take out discrimination and inequities in the classroom. I think if we can become very conscious of it, we talk about a lot of fundamentals of human-centered education, but I think system still continues to discriminate in the classroom.
Discrimination in the classroom, Preeti, because you talked about transgenders and everything. In your very small school, how can you stop known, unknown biases in terms of inclusion? Think over it, I'll come back to you. Yes, quick answers.
Investment in my own learning is in my control.
Investment in your own learning is in your control.
And a different thing, perception and how other people perceive what I'm doing and saying is beyond my control.
Perceptions are beyond your control? Yes.
So if there's one thing I'd like to remove from the school, it's the front lecture style seating that we have, because that really hampers any form of collaborative learning.
Yes.
एक चीज़ जो विद्यालयों से मतलब तत्काल रूप से हटा देनी चाहिए वो है कि एक तो ये बच्चों के बीच में ये रंग और अभी जो ये बात आई नहीं रंग धर्म और इसके बुनियाद पे कुछ भी अगर आपको जब बच्चे सामने बैठे हों तो आप ये ना सोचें बच्चे बच्चे ही हैं वो निश्चल हैं
बच्चे ही है निश्चल है. I'll just give you, I'll come back to all three. Put my previous slide. I just want to come there. It's a context. No, the other one. Take a minute to read this. It comes into the context of what he said. I'm making a statement which is not, you can read it, I'm not going to go into it, it's beneath dignity. 3 generations have been in the armed forces. Yes, it is, you can look at it, what has been highlighted. Is this the India we want? 2, provocative question to each and every one of you. Are we implicitly now part of the problem because we don't want to challenge existing stereotypes? It is so, I'm not expecting answers for this. Since it came in context, I'm putting it up. I spoke about it yesterday in my conversation. If you want the Indian Armed Forces to be celebrated, you require to look at the armed forces as special. I was in New York. I was stuck in the queue. I remarked to a policeman, I am Col A Sekhar. He just took me out of the queue. It was a queue of close to 500 meters and made me go in straight for my security. Does it happen for all of us here? I'm sure it doesn't. In Northern Command, our biggest command, 192 suicide cases were reported. 192. 190 of them happened within half an hour or an hour of a phone call from the family where land and everything else was being taken in, and in more ways than one, it was messed up. Yeah. Ravi, what's going on? Yeah. Me go on. So we go back to our question. What is the one thing you would like to change in your school? And what is the one thing you would like to change in extra marks? I'll come to that.
One very simple thing, physical fitness, which is in my control, in my school.
Can you please stand up? Somebody is talking about physical fitness for the first time, because I believe, big round of applause, big round of applause.
And we've done it. We've done the BMI of all the boys, and without body shaming, of course. We've told them it's not about body shaming, it's just about good health. And we've we've made programs, physical fitness programs, depending on their BMIs.
Right. No, I have... Oh, yes, sir. Yeah.
So, first to answer, going to the base question you said, what is our takeaway from here? So 2 lines on that first. See, people like me, this ScooNews is the only event in a year that we come. Especially me. This is the event of education program that I come every year. Other than this, I don't go anywhere. It is not to make you happy or Mr. Ravi happy. It is just because when I come here, I find whatever is happening all year round, this is the place to get the gist of it, the most material of it. Then I know what exactly is happening, being it most modern or being it most human. Now going back to what is here. You wanted us to speak on this also. This is playing with fire by our community, because we've been raised with lot of sahajta, with lot of patience. I never knew that the person standing right to me is Ghayasuddin and standing left to me is Shamlal. My father himself was Dr. Amrit Lal, and Ishrat was his pen name all his life. And playing with this, playing into politics, okay, it is good, but this is a one-way traffic which will spread, if not controlled, in such a manner that each and every alleys of this country will become something like disturbed Kashmir state. So we better be careful.
I think no better statement has been made. Can we give him a big, big round of applause? This is something we are aware but refuse to acknowledge it. Poonam.
First, I want you to acknowledge the bias. That I may not be a school principal, but I've dedicated my life to education. So I want to say that one thing that should go away from the schools is lecture form of classroom delivery. And then the times have changed. For the last 5 to 10 years, they have tried to use new and fresh formats, but still 95% of format does not include the child in the class.
Yeah, good. Lecture format to go away, that comes to my next question. Instructional leaders. Does it make sense? The term instructional leaders, does it make sense? If so, why? If not, why? I come to this group. यहाँ तो कुछ काफी चुप बैठे हैं, except yes, आपने बात किया. Yes.
So when we talk about instructional leaders, definitely it does make sense, but to, sorry? Yes, but to some extent,
it needs a two-way process. It's a two-way process. It cannot be just...
No, my question is, instruction means ordering. As you are leader, instructional leadership in a postmodern world, AI, etc., does it make sense? We always say, be an instructional leader, be an academic leader. What is its sense? Do you think we should have a revisit on that? Anyone? Hello? Yes.
सर इंस्ट्रक्शंस यानी कि आदेश देना, आदेश देकर कोई काम करवाना, मुझे नहीं लगता है कि वो कल भी मुमकिन था और आज भी मुमकिन है। आप इंगेज करके, आप एक संवाद करके, कम्युनिकेट करके, टू वे कम्युनिकेशन करके आप कोई भी काम करवा सकते हैं, जीवन में भी, अपने स्वयं के ऊपर भी और एक समाज में भी।
Yeah, I'm coming. I can see 7-8 raised hands.
Yeah, 7-8 raised hands. Good evening, everybody. I believe instructional leaders is the old trend, but we look forward for all of us. The reason we are sitting here is that we wanted to be thoughtful. So rather than instructional leaders, we are looking forward for thoughtful leaders in our classrooms.
Instructional leaders versus thoughtful leaders. Lakshmi, do you agree with the term instructional leadership? Is it passive today? The whole table.
Yeah, my worry is that we'll give some new words and we will still do the same behavior. So but yeah, if it is really about to replacing, very I think no. But I think there is an element of instructional, pedagogical narrative that is hidden. So I think I wouldn't say it's right. As I said, my worry is that we will give some very fancy name, we'll still continue the behavior. So ठीक है, रखना है तो रखो, नहीं तो छोड़ दो. But don't get so much caught on the word, but so much more on the ethos and the behavior.
You said the whole table. Instruction leaders in what context? Maybe you see in your organization, instruction is must and leader has to give in that, and then only the Jawan can be prepared. But certainly in school education, it doesn't fit. That's what I think of.
I would like to borrow something from ma'am. I think we are living in a world where hybrid is required, some sort of instruction, some sort of wisdom, and you need to add on. No method is completely wrong, or few methods are completely right. So I think it completely depends upon the situation, the person to whom you are talking with, and handling decides your way. Thank you so much.
Okay, that's interesting, yeah. Yes, give the mic back. No, she wanted to after that.
Can I?
Yeah, please.
Yes. So I think a mix of all the answers which were given here. Instruction, it depends where are the instructions coming from. So if it is a group of us together, we've decided on certain instructions. As the gentleman said, engaging everybody in deciding on instructions to conduct a certain event or anything, I think there's nothing wrong. So as ma'am said, we shouldn't get too, het up about words and nomenclatures. You require all kinds of leadership, yes.
I just tweet up, yes.
Consider, I'm going away from it, contemporary leaders and leaders who can lead by their own example. That's what we need in school.
Leaders by their own example is a fair point. Yeah. Thanks. Yeah. Yes, sir.
So can I say?
Yeah.
Here, back here.
After Preeti, you come. Yes.
I believe we need a diffused leadership and acknowledge that our students are able to lead as well. And so sometimes the teachers and the leaders with the title should step back and allow students to also take some decisions.
Diffused leadership is a much better term. Yes, sir.
So I speak as a parent, and just going ahead with what you just said.
you know, the world is changing very fast. It's actually, future's already arrived, but it's only unevenly distributed. So the world which we are getting into is, answers are everywhere. All answers are available with AI. I think the ability to ask questions is the only thing which is remaining now.
Ability to ask questions, the only thing that is left now.
So how do you lead or how do you teach in a world like that?
Yeah, only questions, less of what we call certitudinal answers. The last answer to this before I go to my diet.
From the word engaging, I take the cue to a conversational leaders. Conversation is a must today with a purpose. If we are able to explain our students why we are holding a class, what is the purpose, so that conversation becomes meaningful. And then you get the best answers from the students. So conversational leaders with a purpose.
Conversational leaders with a purpose. I'll come to you. Yeah.
So I think it's about the potpourri of leadership. There are different times you have to play different roles. And I'll end my thing with Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas.
Yeah, there you go again. Yeah, there you are. Sabka Vishwas bhi.
Sabka Vishwas bhi.
Right.
Can
I go to my, yeah.
May I say?
Yes.
Yeah, good evening. I think my answer to the question was in the messy leadership session that Sean sir took. The irony of a leader walking in with a sense and air and aura of certainty, trying to face the challenges of an uncertain world. So,
Interesting.
That is what it is.
It is fair enough. Go to the last slide, please. Next one. Last slide. Yeah, I'll read this out for you. I took it out very specifically in terms of understanding. We have been talking a great deal. The enemy is only 50 yards from us. We are heavily outnumbered. We are under devastating fire. Yet, I shall not withdraw an inch, but fight to our last man and last round. This is that of our first Paramveer Chakra, Major Somnath Sharma. This is the essence of what we do. From these 3 + 3, 6, about 11 lines, what do you learn from it? Not as a military man, but at the succinct way he has projected himself. Quick answers. Yes.
Never to give up. Keep working.
Never to give up is one part, but there is a lot more to it, ma'am. Never to give up is a general. I'm looking at something much more to it. Yes, sir. You can speak from there. We are perhaps the last people starting now. Responsibility much higher.
I would like to say that do not whine, just find the solution.
Do not whine, just find a solution. Further, there are a couple of things which I am specifically looking at. This is not something military, something else. I'll come to you.
Let the fire continue to burn within, fight till your very last breath.
Fight till your very last breath. We are looking at much more in terms of leadership, courage, etc. There is something more to it. Trust, do or die. Let me hear more. Duty, but still further. There is something very much for us to understand. What we in the armed forces do, but what we believe others do not know enough. Yes, sir. Duty. Miles to go, Robert Frost. Teachers are the only hope. Your freedom is incomplete without discipline.
There is always an scope.
1 second.
There is always an scope.
There is always scope. Yeah, give the mic. I'll come to all of you. Yes.
I think nearly 40% of our kids are still out of school, and it is right facing us.
Right facing us. The truth as it is. You have come closer, but you still have more to, yes.
Shared responsibility towards nation and society.
Well, the challenges which are in front of us,
Challenges or
we have
which are
to,
in
the
front
resilience
of us.
and the goal has to be achieved.
Arijit.
Shall I?
Despite all that, but still, there is something which is essential.
Shall I?
Living a purposeful life.
A blend.
Make a purpose. Who's that?
Sir, a blend of passion and compassion.
Bent of passion, and yet I have still not got the answer which I am looking for. Enemies inside us further, yes.
We need to teach our children courage, resilience and determination in the face of adversity.
But yet again I am looking at something more. Okay. Solution lies with me, yes. We need to have ownership. Never give up thought process. Man, I'll come to you. Yes. Somebody raised their hand here. Not to leave any kid unattended. I'm going to, yes. Are we a good ancestor? I'm amazed at the variety of answers which has come. I put the slide with one context. I've got a million more.
Protect the sovereignty of our country.
To protect the sovereignty of our country. I'm winding up. Yes. Yes, sir. Ummid se swayam lagana chahiye. But I have a bigger point. If you see, the armed forces accepted their casualties first time up. Option or otherwise. Look at the statement again. Look at the brutal honesty of it. In the midst of firing, around him, there are people firing around. He was the last man standing. See the clarity of thought when he said it. I am surrounded. Issue number one. Issue number two, I am outnumbered. Issue number three, I am under devastating fire. See the brutal, unvarnished honesty in it. The armed forces are what we are today because in Opsundur, we have already, if you go to armed forces units, if you speak, what has happened in Opsundur, what have we lost, what have we won, already postmortems are going on. My request to all of you is, if this nation has to become what it can be, let us look at the mirror and be brutally truthful to ourselves so that we as a person, as a school, as an organization, as a state, as a nation can improve. Thank you for your patience. God bless you. Yeah. Ashish, 1 second.
Good evening, everyone. Being an infantry officer's wife, infantry officer's mother, my son, Lieutenant Colonel Karthik Dutt, he was in this Kargil war. And that time we did not have the mobile phones. We had the landline and we used to sit around the phone when it will ring. Every time it rang, because they also didn't have phone facilities. And whenever he got a chance, he used to call to say that, okay, I'm fine. And one day he's telling me, Mama, did you see that on television they were showing, when I said yes. And he says, I was in that and my partner was eliminated. Eliminated? I said, eliminated? And my husband was sitting there. Eliminated means, like, they can't speak, you know, that he was shaheed ho gaya, ye sab nahi bola, he was eliminated. And my husband gave me, eliminated means eliminated. तो ऐसा टाइम families के लिए भी होता है. The strength from the families come to the officers who are right there on the board.
No better way to end a session. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for your patience. Thank you for tolerating my questions. Thank you, Ravi, for, as usual, allowing me to have a free 45 minutes. You have been wonderful. And today especially, the sessions were outstanding. Thank you so much. God bless you. Shreya, you have still not answered me. Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That was Col A Sekhar, the man who makes the dead walk and the mute deliver the TED talk. Thank you, Col A Sekhar. You are my first and the last choice for any open mic session or the grand revision or making people speak. Thank you so much. You've been doing this brilliantly in all our formats, and I look forward to having you in more of our conferences. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.